You're listening to
Catholic Sprouts,
the daily podcast for Catholic kids that strives to plant seeds of faith. Hello, Sprouts. Today is Wednesday, August 15th, 2018, and for us Catholics, it's a big feast day. I would like to wish you a very happy Feast of the Assumption of Mary into heaven. So first of all, let's talk about what happened on the Assumption of Mary into heaven. Now, unlike the rest of us, Mary never actually died. Her body never stopped living. What's going to happen for us is that at one point our body will die and our spirit, our soul, will go on, we pray, to live eternally with God in heaven. But this isn't what happened to Mary. Mary, when she reached the end of her life, was assumed body and soul up into heaven. And not only that, when she reached heaven, we know that God honored her by crowning her as Queen of heaven and earth. And that's where Mary remains. Mary remains in heaven, but she hasn't forgotten about us. Mary is our mother. She is the Queen of earth too, and she wants nothing more than to bring us closer every single day, closer to a relationship of love with her Son, Jesus. Now, today on the Feast of the Assumption, I want you to think about something. I want you to think about how you feel after you sin. After you do something wrong that you knew was wrong, how do you feel afterwards? Chances are you feel bad, you feel heavy, you feel sad. The thing about sin is that sin pulls us down. It doesn't allow us to feel light and happy. It makes us feel slow and sad. In a very real way, sin ties us to this earth. And let me tell you something, my friends. We weren't created for this earth. Our life on this earth will always be hard. It will always be sad. No, we were created for heaven. We were created to live forever in total happiness and love in heaven. And each time we sin, we connect ourselves a little bit more to this earth and a little bit less to heaven. Now, on Monday, we talked about how Mary is the Immaculate Conception, meaning she was born without original sin. And not only that, but Mary lived a sinless life. While on this earth, she didn't commit a single sin. And so you know that feeling of heaviness and sadness that you feel after sinning? Mary never felt that because she never sinned. And in a very real way, she was not connected to this earth at all. So one day, at the end of her life, she simply went to heaven because she had nothing, no sins, no regret holding her down on this earth. And so, Sprouts, here is my challenge for you today. I want you to take a few minutes and think about the sins that are weighing you down right now. If you're old enough, consider setting a time to go to reconciliation so that you might be forgiven for those sins. If you're not old enough, I want you to earnestly pray for forgiveness so that you might not be tied down to this earth anymore, but actually rise up with joy and one day be with our Holy Queen, Mary, in heaven. That's it for Catholic Sprouts today. We'll be back tomorrow, but until then, continue to grow in your faith and truly sprout into the beautiful creation that God intended you to be. Just one more thing, Sprouts. If you would like to continue to learn about your amazing Catholic faith at home or in school, I encourage you to download and use a set of free Catholic coloring pages. There's one for each letter of the alphabet, and you'll find them at DoSmallThingsWithLove /coloring.